what's up, everybody? Good evening. Hello, hello. What's up, Two Hit? What's up, Nuddle Masher, Bacon Copter, PM Collector Boy? Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. I am doing fine. Thanks for asking. You never do, but I guess you always know I'm in some form of good most of the time anyway. What's up, oh God, what's up, Endive? You know that crocodiles can grow up to 15 feet, although I've only ever seen them with 4. Thank you, Endive. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Somebody cares. I appreciate you. What's up, Zem? Good to see you. Happy Mob Psycho 100 Day. Maybe I'll watch that at some point. My family, they are presently watching, I think, One Piece episode 950. So we're getting there. We're really, really getting there. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. I had a day where I worked, and it was kind of boring, honestly. I'm just chugging away on this big project that I have that's due someday. I don't know. When there's not a whole lot going on at work, and I just have like a big thing that's due, like in the nebulous distance, I get kind of disillusioned with it. Dear One Piece, enough is enough. Never Ever Sell It is really such an amazingly written story. I love the depth and the characters. I'll have to check it out sometime. I've heard, you're not the only one I've heard rave about it. I was there, he would say afterwards, until afterwards became a time quite devoid of laughter. I was there the day Oddish slew the Emperor. There's a delicious conceit, and his comrades would chuckle at the sheer treason of it. What's up, Lay Retro Spicer? That was beautiful. I have a passing familiarity with Warhammer 40k. Is that like something from the Horus Heresy or something? What's up, Toast? Of the sacrificial variety. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. I did actually have some time to play some games tonight. My daughter was doing a dance lesson here, and my younger daughter crawled onto the Switch. It's a direct quote out of the first Horus Heresy book. Nice. So I actually had some time to put into Sunless Sea, and I think I might be done with it already. I know Sunless Sea is a very slow game, but man, there's got to be something really, really compelling about a slow game to keep me at it, and I don't think that's it. Should have played them during work hours. I should have. What's up, Fury? Death to the false Emperor. 4K is the main story. Horus Heresy is from 30K, where everything started. Oh yeah, that's right. It's in the, well, I guess it'd be distant past then, wouldn't it? Corn for the cornflakes. Been nothing but wiped out the past few days. Kept turning in early and missing your last couple streams. Drainus, dude, PM Collector Boy, Drainus was so good. I had so much fun with Drainus that we actually looped it. It was part of the story, but we had to see it through. So, and Last Night was fun too. Nightmare Reaper is a really cool game. Incision is a very striking game. I don't think it's something I can play for longer than like 15 or 20 minutes at a time, just because of how intense the visual style is. But less distant future from now is true. But yeah, I've always wanted to really get a grip on Sunless Sea and really get somewhere in that game. I think I mentioned it like maybe on Monday that I wanted to basically complete a playthrough of it. I wanted to get to a point where I could retire a captain. I don't think I can do it. I think if anything, I have less patience for really glacially paced games than I did before. I'm also not as impressed with the writing as I used to be. And that may just come with age and a greater breadth of experience with literature and games and writing in general. But yeah, I feel like so much of what I'm running across is just like kitschy for the sake of kitsch, and it's getting it. I think with Sunless Sea in particular, it gets a little tedious after a while getting items that are basically just concepts and have no inherent utility whatsoever. I was thinking about in terms of game design, and I think that might be my big problem with Sunless Sea, is that I feel like a game where you have this big open mysterious world, and the conceit is that you're exploring it to kind of unravel its secrets. I feel like there's an intro phase where you are confused. You are lost and you're confused and you don't know where you are, or where you're going, or what you're doing, and you go around to the different ports and you learn, oh, this is where they make this resource, and this is the mortuary city, and this is the fresh new port colony, and these are the mines where they mine the stuff. You do a bunch of blind, aimless wandering until you find all these places, and eventually it starts to come together. You start to understand why these places exist and how they relate to each other, and what you can, like, you start to get an idea in your head, like, okay, I go to the mining colony, and I get these gems, and I take them to the chapel city, and I trade them in for secrets, and I take the secret somewhere else. And I feel like that never actually happens in Sunless Sea. I feel like you wander around aimlessly forever until you start looking up how to do shit. Because I keep getting items that I have no idea what they do, and I keep taking them to ports where I can't do anything because I don't have the right conceptual object to start a story. And by the time I do find that conceptual object, I forget where I was supposed to take it in the first place. Also, I found... And in another scintillating example of game design, I did actually remember where one of these things were. I needed a story of the Z, and I found one tonight, and I was like, oh, there was a thing I could do with that. And I sailed back to this place, and I was like, ooh, I can do this ritual thing. That's cool. And I used my story of the Z, and it hurt me. I lost some money and some sanity. And that was it. Is that a Russian campaign? No. Scintillating. Adjective: sparkling or shining brightly. Novelty can only take you so far. Yeah, that's what I'm discovering, Zem. I think the mileage there definitely varies depending on the person, but novelty takes me less far than it used to, I think. Novelty for me is more for, like, you know, little 2 or 3 hour experiments, and not these like sprawling 40-hour odysseys of discovery. Like, at some point I need you to just kind of clue me in to what it is I'm supposed to be doing. So I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna shelve Sunless Sea, and I'm gonna jump into Sunless Skies, because I've tried to play Sunless Skies several times, and I always tap out of it, and in that case, I don't actually know why. I know why I tap out of Sunless Sea. It's the same reason every time, and I keep trying to fool myself into thinking that the next time is going to be different. But Sunless Skies, I don't remember why I stopped playing it. I don't remember why I kept dropping my playthroughs, I guess is how I should say it. You're trying out this Balls Hard mod again for the survival game? Oh yeah, nice. Have you tried Sunless Hyperspace? No. I was thinking about other games in like the Sunless Seas, Sunless Skies style. There's one I remember hearing about that came out between Seas and Skies. That's like, you have a train that runs on like arms. It's like a centipede train that runs on arms instead of wheels, and it travels through this vast wasteland. It's got a bunch of weird kitschy stuff in it. I've actually heard good things about that, but I can't remember what it's called. Something about doors. Other hardcore mod had demonic invasion and sexy dress succubi. So we went with the one with the more in-depth crafting system. That certainly sounds more PG. I always heard scintillating used so much almost exclusively as a synonym for attractive. I'm not sure I'd recognize if someone use it only means sparkling. It's a very extravagant word to use for sparkling. Like, I can't think of many. It would have to be something that sparkles fabulously. Just an intense sparkle. I don't think. I might use it to describe an exceptionally good champagne, maybe. Scintillating champagne. Far be it from me to poo-poo on succubi, just not exactly on theme for a nuclear zombie apocalypse. Well, I mean, it depends on who pushed the button. I don't know. Did some dude get led around by his dick to mash the big red button and end the world? Is it a succubus plot? I want more nuanced succubi in video games. I want succubi who are just trying to get by, just trying to make ends meet, just trying to find their place in the world. Just, you know, they're just on a slightly different diet regimen than everybody else. The sibilant nature of scintillating just sells it more than to just mean sparkling. Yeah, Morgan for Darkstalkers. There you go. Perfect. Scintillating gold-plated game. An asexual succubus comic? Interesting. That is an interesting concept. I might have to look into that. Anyway, let's talk about what's going on, because there's a whole bunch of reminders. I think you've all heard them already, but just in case, we're collecting up dragon coins for our next Doom stream, which is going to be Cadence of Hyrule. If you want to see that happen sooner rather than later, chuck your coins into the fire. Make that happen. We are selecting for the November community night on Discord. If you want to be a part of that, hop in there. I was just like, what the hell is sibilant, you people in your SAT words? I learned a lot from the SAT. Or I guess I learned a lot for the SAT. Something. I got a perfect score on one half of the SAT, and to this day I can't remember which half it was. It must have been English. It'd be really weird if it was math, and then I went into an English degree and career from that. But of course, you could probably believe that from the way I talk about things. We're voting. We're voting for our next big game that's going to start on Monday. You can do that with your Dragon Coins. We got 6 scintillating options. You can vote for as many of them as you want. Just 1 vote per game, please. I think most people here right now, at the present, have voted already. But I actually learned that word from my audio engineering classes. Wow. Never got to take the SATs. I'm a brick with googly eyes glued on. Well, that makes you a sight more entertaining than me, Fury. And lastly, we're submitting games for the wheel on Friday. We're doing an itch.io wheel. So go on itch.io and find something that's $5 or less. And submit it so it shall show up on the wheel and perhaps get played and perhaps get selected. And you perhaps might become a channel VIP. Or if you're already a channel VIP or a mod, you'll win Death Mark. Ooh, I know y'all like those now. Sibilance is SE sounding words and plosives are the BP sounding words. I think that's the important stuff. Tonight is the last of our 3 sort of impromptu test. Hello, I'm ready for Shmup Night. I still feel bad about that from yesterday. Tonight is the last of our 3 sort of impromptu test nights. Monday was, Shmup Night. We played Draenus and Raiden 4 Overkill. Last night was FPS night. We played Nightmare Reaper and Incision. And tonight is Strategy Night. We're going to play Warhammer 40k Mechanicus and maybe something else. I was more modest tonight. I was more reasonable. I selected 1 backup for tonight. I am anticipating Mechanicus to take up a significant amount of the evening and to be pretty engrossing, which of course means after 20 minutes I'm going to be bored to tears by this and be thrashing about for something else to play, so we'll see. What's up, Chaos? Fuck yeah, this game is awesome. Wow, you came in at exactly the right time, didn't you? It's infrastructure week. It's always infrastructure week here, Dave. itch.io and scratch.io show. So yeah, I've been sitting on this game for ages. I've been wanting to play it for ages. I have thought about it many a time. This one comes from that period that I think we have the original XCOM reboot to thank for. I feel like in the wake of that game, a lot of developers started making turn-based tactics games. And some of them, you know, some of them are the IP fits very well with that. Like, I feel like turn-based tactics is, I mean, that's about as elemental to Warhammer 40k as you get. Yeah, it's an XCOM, yeah. There were other ones around this period that I can think of that were a little more surprising. I remember, wasn't there like there was a Gears of War TBT? I think there was a John Wick one, if I'm remembering correctly. I doubt that one was like a full XCOM-y XCOM, but I think it was a turn-based thing, like John Wick Hex or whatever. And I heard a lot of them were quite good. Say TBT is more elemental to Necromunda than 40k. Yeah, certainly, but it's up there. It's definitely up there, more so than like an FPS or something. Also, hi Silver Mike. I'm glad you're here. I pushed your November Community Night agenda to reward you for being so pedantic. I think the John Wick game was Epic exclusive. That might explain why I never picked it up. Well, that's a random thought. I was also thinking about going back to Darkest Dungeon 2 at some point and trying that out again, because it sounds like they made some pretty big changes to that game. They've added a whole new like meta progression angle to it, where it seems like you can actually work on your characters across different runs, which is kind of what I needed for that. I kind of need Darkest Dungeon 2 to slightly more resemble the original game. So rewatch John Wick 1 through 3. 1 is easily the best, but the other two are still fun. I need to watch them. I really need to watch those. After I watch Knives Out, chat, it's okay. I will watch Knives Out, and then I'll watch John Wick. And like enter the John Wickiverse. There's so many things I need to watch. Anyway, I think we should get started, but before we do, I feel like the lighting needs to be a little more appropriate for this. Yeah. That will do nicely. Here you go, Pedant King. Yeah, the wrong version of the mod. Oh no. Yeah, Necron Green. Hell yes. I think if I ever did actually play Warhammer 40k, I would probably play Necron. I think I would enjoy cyber space skeletons a lot. So I almost got into 40k when I was in college. I had a friend who was really into it, and I played some example games with him, and it was fun. It was honestly really fun. I wasn't prepared to make that investment, because it's an investment, ain't it, chat? Used to play Chaos Space Marines to no one's surprise. Really, Chaos? So you say. Want to see the rest of the John Wickiverse? I get that. Only 40k game I'm looking forward to is Rogue Trader. Best friend is downright obsessed with 40k lore. Maybe listen to the novel. Kill Team is a lot cheaper than Pointed Play. Well, I only knew of Pointed Play back when I was actually considering it. So, Jesus Christ, game. Select your difficulty. All right, I will take the intended Mechanicus experience. I'm not enabling any of that bullshit. Let's do it. The 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. Fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleet serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. In the grim darkness of the 40th and a half century, there is only streaming. Threatened by the dread TwitchCon spam bobs the sinister, account stealer hordes, the savage trolls. Can Emperor Audish's space mods defend the Empire? Yes, Deep Thought. Yes! Deep Thought, I'm glad you're here. Can you clarify which game you wanted for your wheel submission? Because there's actually 2 games named that. If you want to put in a second request, I can refund the first. Because there's one that's just that name, and then there's one that's that name with the subtitle, and I think you might have meant the one with the subtitle. Warhammer 40k, the only crap sack feature to make Battletech seem like Mother Goose. That's a good point. Yeah, throw the link in the Discord if you don't mind. Put it in feedback. I appreciate it. They're the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy, for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitari troops. Skittermarinky troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom across this benighted galaxy. The Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age, or perhaps they will be the one to hasten its dawn. I really love the writing associated with 40k. It's so delightfully overwrought. It's great. They're inscrutable. They kind of be screwed at all. An echo in the new sphere, Magos. An old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. This is oh god. Oh god, it's the personification of Reddit. Holy shit. Is it worthy of our attention? The great divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Emissus Solaris, within Ultima Segmentum. We know words. We love words. Personification of Reddit means the personification of the horrors of the warp. What's up, Eva? Being an emperor is on a golden throne, suffering constantly, and needing a bunch of human sacrifice to stay alive. Sounds like being a Twitch partner. Search the roles, Redditus, gather them. Can I interest you in cybernetic enhancements? If you join today, we'll throw in a melt-a-gun for free. You need to remove your cognitive function to properly serve the Omnissiah. You weren't using that anyway, were ya? Alright, so 4 months later. What up? Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen, but be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear. I hope I have woken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul, but by the Omnissiah I found such wonders. I don't think I fit that in anymore, but may as well try. Let's go! Last transmission of Magos Resak. He vanished while on an explorator mission to investigate Xenos structures on Silva Tenebris. Scaevola? Hypothesis. He found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis. Peace for sector. Knowledge for mankind. Ooh, potential and opportunity. Nice. Holy Jesus, look at this guy. These dudes rule. I love this. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos, Scaevola, not appropriate them. Themyscrian manuscripts, verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder for us. For to us, it will be as house of sand and knives. This dude is like a Hammerite from the Thief games. You know, Warhammer, everyone's always played only War. The Imperial Guard themed tabletop RPG is quite good. I haven't played a tabletop anything in ages. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. Thank you, Reddit. Said no one ever. Okay, honestly, this is the thing that I love most about Warhammer 40k is like the ridiculous designs of their ships and machines. I love that all of the Empire's capital ships look like fucking cathedrals in space. I love it so much. See VTubers thank their Redditors for fan art a lot, actually. Oh, that's nice. See, that's super. That's really damn cool. Friends have just been playing that new orc game, Shoota's Blood and Teeth. There are so many Warhammer games now. I feel like just like a decade ago, they were so rare. Like for whatever reason, Games Workshop just wouldn't put anything out there. I don't know if they're afraid they were gonna cannibalize their tabletop sales or what, but like at some point in the last 5 to 10 years, they just opened the floodgates and now it's like everything. It's great, really cool. There she is, temperate climate, atmosphere standard, breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Only whereas you make it a basic NPC for every character to flesh out your squad and provide easy bodies and massacre when needed. The Commissar PC can kill them for squad buff. Nice. They realized people like 40k but not paying for the figurines. Took them long enough. Yeah, realized the real money was in licensing, right? Total Warhammer 1 through 3 is awesome games. I have 1 and 2. And I played some of them, and it's really cool, but it's also really imposing. Something TSR and then Wizards of the Coast realized back around 1990. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in a stable orbit, Magos. Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckhart's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. I always forget. I mean, it's right there in the title. I shouldn't forget, but I always forget the time scale on which stuff operates in 40k. Like, we haven't talked to this colony in 2 centuries. I'm sure they're fine. Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo Skull Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magos, I'll set up a forward command post. Resax transmission look like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priests can begin the exploration. Agralex sector located. This tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and of death. The place seems abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. I like on the Grimdank Reddit, they sometimes post the worst painted figurines, and it's great. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Let secrets of this world equal 0. That's cute. I like that. I counsel caution, Magos Faustinus. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in his blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saints, 7.91. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Videx. The structure is too deeply buried, and Scaevola, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. I do, though. I want loot. I play video games for loot. And very little else. The exploratory unit of tech priests is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There is no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists that the Skitari are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitari, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. I agree, Subdomina. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Reditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised! We're going in. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they do not fully understand. Within this tutorial, you'll have to explore the interface to discover what to do. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. I like it. I'll help you out this one time. Left mouse button. Click on the adjacent room to move. I shall validate this. Let me... wait a titch. I'm gonna let's live here. Seems like kind of a safe place. Maybe. Alright. Explore the Xenos tomb. Apprentice Jeremiah, Magos Manarius, Servitor. All this stuff. Initiative advantage, okay. Oh, there's a floaty skull! Oh, I love him. This is Canticles, we have none. Okay, well, I see some bad oh, I see Necrons. I mean, we're in a tomb. It's like... not exactly a shock or anything, but... The Xenohieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers. Necrons! Mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. Let's give you a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is a work of the alien Magos, Codex Fulminatus 83.12. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. As an obelisk-like object covered with can only be described as hieroglyphic symbols, it almost reaches the tall ceiling of this chamber. I love it. I love the alliteration. Scrutinize, scourge, or secure. I'm going to be a faithful psychopath and scourge. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening there, something huge. Noctilith source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection, immediate. Cool, okay. Cohort are placing demolition charges on the obelisk without warning. It splits open, a burst of exotic particles flood the chamber. I got some rocks. Trundle. Anything? Nothing? Okay, not very exciting. Necrons. Resec did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they're as deadly as they are inhuman. Isn't datum singular? Like the singular version of data? I never hear this word, but I have that in the back of my head. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Crusade! Caution. Consistency. The aggressive stance of the tech priest ensures they will not be outmaneuvered, but risks the running headlong in the fire that we shall crusade! Fight! Otters, they're idiots. Look at the skeleton. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Reditus cogitators now function for synthetic forms. Overall, saving. Finally, we can study this standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. None. Concerning. I wonder about the symbols emblazoned on their torsos. It must Do not underestimate Gauss weapon, highly volatile. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters in the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It's also widely known that they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Skitarii are the equivalent to a Class C graze to Necron. He was using it basically correctly, saying every single fact we have. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on square to place unit. Good, cool, awesome. Alright, so we have a pair of Necrons that I see before me. I'm gonna put you way up here. How you like that? We begin! To move a unit, click within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then you can confirm the movement, decline the movement, something okay. Plus cognition. You've just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. CPs represent valuable information the tech priests are harvesting. There's several ways to collect CP. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to the source of CP. There are many other ways to collect CP. Look around to find out what they are. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen. CP gauge. CP is a shared team resource, so plan ahead. CP is stored in the gauge. Range 8 meters. Can I shoot this thing? Do not reveal the statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo skulls, specialized weapons, and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of neat. What is this? Ah, it's a servo skull. Servo skull is called faithful servant, the Omnisci, augmented to be a useful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. Servo skull is very helpful in combat and cognition point collection. Select an enemy to find out battle statistics. Woob. Cool. You reveal the statistics of this enemy. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chance of success. Servo skulls reveal HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You then decide what weapon types, physical or energy, work best against this target. Who's intern? Beam. CP is stored in the ball. I mean, engaged. Gather enough cognition points to be able to use a CP-powered weapon. Okay. Some weapons like the Phosphor Serpenta require CP to use. Look to the right-hand side of each action to learn the CP cost of that action. Phosphor Serpenta, single target range attack, reveals target statistics. Cool. All right, Servo Skull, Omniscian Axe. Shoot him! Nice. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to reach that. Okay, cool. Beam. Through pain, I find wisdom. Good for you. New round. How you doing tonight, Shadows? What's happening? You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You'll need cognition points to deploy troops. Okay. So I can deploy some servitors. Mechanicus are two types of units to control tech priests. The two units you've already commanded are troops, such as the one you just deployed. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills. Tech priests, however, they're useful and should not be overlooked. Pretty okay. I've been playing Sonic Frontiers lately. I saw you talking about that earlier. How is it? Seem to be enjoying it from what I saw. Okay. Scroll bar. Alright, servo arm. Alright. Select a weapon that's not a range ready target. Look for the way. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I need to. Hang on. I need to move you first. And then I'm going to hit you in the face. Smack! Wow, he soaked that like a champ. Alright, well, you can just kind of hang out there for a bit, I think. It's fine. Oh, did I actually put him in the way? There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this the reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in the reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight, but will return to fighting condition soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. Okay, so you incapacitate them, and then you finish them off. Use all possible actions. Yeah. Boom. Ow. Open world persons are a good collectathon. Levels flat out embracing being a speedrunning game with ranks being based on time trials is fun. Nice. Servitors are hidden combat. Tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. Battle data. Represented by gaining a cognition point. Servitors are a very useful unit in all your missions. That's actually kind of cool. You have units that you gain resources from when they take hits. I like that. You did a damage. Good man. Now get the fuck out of the way. I guess I don't need any other cognition. I guess I just fucking hit this guy. Yeah, I like that. Servitors suck, but in a way that's valuable. When you enter melee combat in an adjacent square enemy, you're unable to use your ranged weapons. They're too dangerous to use at close range. I think 40k can get away with claiming that. No threat remaining. We did it, chat. Ray is cheesy but likable, has decent character interactions. Sonic game, I kind of expect to want cheesy. All Xenos life forms purged. The cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look for opportunities to repair. Ah, okay. All right. Stuff. Hypothesis formulation, sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose, designation, tomb. This guy's very perceptive. In the chamber's head are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Intrigue, ignite, ignore. Make sure you destroy any structure that looks suspicious. It's worth pausing in your advance to do harm to the Xenos abomination. Ignite! I got a bunch of blackstone. Okay, cool. The tech priests opened fire on the sarcophagi. The structures prove all but impermeable to normal small arms fire. The components of the strange Necron materials are stripped away and be salvaged by the cohort for examination and repurposing. Only real major complaints to the open world is some pretty bad pop-in. The game could do with more level themes. The baseline is solid. Much as I appreciate training room during loading screens akin to Bayonetta, do a better job of conveying your moveset. I gotcha. Yeah, those all seem like rather minor issues in the grand scheme of Sonic. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Fuck. Kill all enemies. No problem. This I can do. If people are already using the side loop to draw dicks. Alright. Oh shit! I can go ahead and draw my servitors because I'm starting with CP. Hum. Well, actually, in that case... Beam. That was a lot of damage. But I've learned from this experience. Can I reach this guy? Actually, let's skullocate him. And then let's shootify him. The weapon effects are really cool. I like them. What did we learn from this apprentice? Send the servitors in first to soak up fire magos. Very good apprentice. Very. Shoom. Ah, so this one has... Okay, so this one has physical armor, and this one has energy armor. So I guess I should have... Unfortunately, I should have flipped these guys, shouldn't I have? Canoptic scarabs. Oh, hello. What are those? Opportunity, equal knowledge, gather, must obtain, required. Scarab detected, source data surfacing. No life forms detected, area safe, continue forward. Predators, verify your cogitators, then tell me what surface from Magos Resex cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Synthetic possible artificial intelligence, one specimen is gathered, all AI theory equal false. Weeks of study show there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more Resex data that we thought was corrupt. Perfect timing, library man. Must be due to us recording these Xenos forums that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to the cogitator records. It's unsure why you would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Alright. Opportunity. Cool, he died. Servitor 00000001 has died. Do not worry. Troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priest from enemy attacks. Without tech priest, your mission will fail. Oh, this dude has no melee. This guy has no melee attacks. Interesting. Alright, well, let's pull you back then. And have you shoot at wherever the fuck this is. You look like you're in an aquarium. There we go. Alright, I didn't need to pull back quite so far. Oh, you can also use CP. Ah, okay, okay. I see how this is working. I see how this goes. Use CPs for additional moves. he can't make it. I don't think he can reach this guy, can he? Nope, out of range. Well, damn it. You don't get any bonus moves. Much less obtrusive, has a nice vibe. What do we got? All right, the scare. Oh, my guy's. Okay, this guy's gonna go next. That's fine. Let's go hit this thing. Servitate. Smack. Excellent. Let's see. Shoot it. There we go. Destruction has occurred. And then I might be able to finish this guy off. Schwunk. Yes. I got you, library man. No worries. Alright. Sure, drop another servitor. Why the hell not? This one's about to get axed. Blarg! If I move you here, can you hit him? All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff to the attack of that weapon. Ooh, cool. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you'll see the buffs of the machine spirit within the tooltip. And additional damage. Nice. Yet stands. Just about to move using cognition movement. This happens when you move in the orange movement outline. No. Okay. We don't actually need to do that. I think we're fine. Oh, his machine's... Goddamn. His machine spirit is strong. Tapping into Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, so satisfying seeing broadside line of bullets getting slung about in the battle replay. Gave the Cylons a total pasting in my last fight. Nice. That sounds like fun. Necron uses attacks have been teleported away somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you've killed the target. It's a rather novel definition of killed, but okay. Something unnerving about these guys. There's something unnerving about everything in 40k, if you ask me. I think that's part of the point. I think 40k is supposed to be creepy and weird. Can you hit him from here? That's a lot of damage. Got him. I mean, are the good guys here basically swapped out as much flesh as they could for machine parts and basically worship that process to a slavish degree. You're giving the old Games Workshop employees more credit than you should be. All Xenos life forms purged. Excellent. There's a big shiny here. The symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering those rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Negative signs of hostile forces seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Knowledge Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary, source the purpose of this tomb, why it was built. For dead people, dude. Interface devices all but eroded. There's one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This may take a while. Magos, if I may take host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions, Magos. Deconstruct device, activate switch mechanisms, learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list, tech acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, although I detest to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the archaeotech we seek. They knew they were making stuff that was supposed to be visually off-putting, though. Yeah, I mean, fucking look at this guy, okay? Atmospheric interference. Disconnected once. Purge, reset. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Sire, we have unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Explain. As tech acquisitor Scaevola left suddenly, my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign regitories. Unclear of full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Remove yourself from the noosphere, Scaevola. Redditus, report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note the tremors vex the locals. Lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols, load weapons, and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet to burn, life yet to blossom. Is it truly time?
Sweet. Thrones of Mars, what was that? An omnilinguistic transmission, Magos. It seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Uh-oh. Dueling blasphemies. Principles Xeno Warform site. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on! What are your orders, Magos? Before it reaches a large chamber beneath the first layer of Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways like breadcrumbs escaping into the abyss below. I'm surprised they know what breadcrumbs are. Stand ground, fall back. Contain the Xenos and return it to the Cestus Metallicum intact, so it can be vivisected and studied. Ooh. I want to do that. We'll do our best if you're maybe arresting our combat capacity. That totally can't go poorly.
Infested with vermin.
We just gotta just pop little dealy bob off his head. I'm sure that's it. He's got a very conspicuous weak point. This will be easy. It's the tutorial, chat. It's fine. Everything is fine. Oh God. The mission objective is to survive. This is the final battle. The tutorial. Apply what you have learned so far and strive to obtain victory. 41st Millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. Oh boy. Where's what's-his-face? Short versions, every time the Mechanicus starts sticking their digits into Necron stuff, they lose those digits and arms and bodies. Alright, well, let's see here. Oh, there he is. Void Admiral Agrilech. Okay. So you say, video game. So you say. You've got... Okay. Put you here for now. Alright. Champ. Oh, he large. Reveal stats. Ah! Yeah, that's a no. I don't even think you can shoot that far, can you? No, you cannot, friendo. No, you cannot. I believe we will take cover. I believe that will be our plan.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
Soil myself. Oh Lord, he coming. All right, here's the plan. We meet shield. We meet shield and escape. What on earth have you done? Well, see, that's the complication there. This ain't Earth. Alright. We'll see how long it takes him to meat grinder that servitor. Can I... Oh, good. I can Waz to this. That's what I wanted. Oh, his armor's energy. This isn't gonna do shit. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that to use on other people. We're not going to instantly kill us. So go ahead. Take him out. Okay, cool. All right. You should probably get the fuck out of here, man. It's okay. It might only be the deceiver. You know, the shit one that nobody bought. Why don't you finish him off? Okay, I'm sure this is fine. Activated the Necron Tomb is not a good choice.
How dare these wretched things stand
Wretched things.
Admiral of Cesaragon?
So what? Szechuan? Look at all this valuable data I've acquired. Do I have any information on this guy? I guess not. Necrons are the badass boost the Terminator has needed for a long, long time. Okay, I'm gonna keep this guy with us and use him as a roadblock as necessary. Tech Priest cannot resist sticking their USB cables in the million-year-old toaster and burning them off. Why don't you go ahead and run your happy ass down here? Let's just cognitate. It'll be great. Fascinating. Alright, let's hang out down here for a bit.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
I like this guy. He's spirited. Whee! Oh, Christ. I mistakenly thought that guy was safe. All hail the Omni Shibata. Oh, boy. It's gonna be kind of a struggle to stay ahead of this guy, I think. You actually... Yeah, you can reach that guy, can't you? Yeah. Technically gliders, quick ground him. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Give me that. Yeah, I think we're gonna want to keep walking. Alright, I guess since we're here, we can reveal this guy's stats too. I have energy shields. Interesting. Alright, I only have to hold out 2 more rounds. I got this. I got this, chat. This will be great. Yeah, Necrons don't move very much. Well, this guy does. I guess he got all their movement points. We who killed our gods. Oh, he's changing shield type. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. Just need to hold out a little bit longer. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Other than the Necron monolith that's technically a glider is so fucking huge that if it's immobilized, it just sinks to the ground instead of crashing violently. Alright. Alright, cool. You did some damage. That's good. Oh, Jesus. I think you will literally be better off over here. Can't use my phosphor though. Buddy. Yes! Excellent. Okay, perfect. Good. Great. I love it. Get the hell up here. Nyum.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel the whole galaxy's terror?
No, because I'm a big dusty hole in the ground right now, running for my life. Frankly. Yeah! Oh God, I thought he reached him. Why don't you walk over here and hit this guy? mean, I think we're good. Because it says survive 1 round. Hopefully it doesn't mean this next round. Did I do it? Xenos contained. Cohort successfully survived the Xenos life forms. By running scared. Report, Kepra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. Yes, I do not need to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on beyond our failures to reach success. Don't lie to the Emperor. And there's something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Resak stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebris, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah, preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional cores, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought, until all are exhausted. Then what are your orders, Magos? Skitari will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. Shall mobilize the Skitari immediately. Leader forms of Necrons rarely never observed. Potential of intelligence on Necrons added to sum total of human knowledge. Focus on acquiring artifacts intelligence data from... Hold your blasphemous tongue, Scaevola. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archmagos Borisis, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah Creed. If intelligence gain equal true, then go to victory. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. I like this dude. Better in ignorance than in heresy. Heresy. Tech priests are like those guys that try to pretend not getting laid is all part of the plan. Oh god, space incels. I return frustration to your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Did it, chat? I beat the tutorial. The readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitari have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, xenobiologists. Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resak accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols, and the rate the Necrons are awakening, they are speeding up. Can you be certain? I got bored before I got out of the tutorial. The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. The reanimation protocols continue to accelerate. They'll fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. How long is that? It's 10... About 11 days? Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. I will send Skitari scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high priority mission, sire. Threat on Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated. Before full reanimation is reached, we'll be forced to abandon the planet. Aha, okay. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the Necron Awakening Meter. This shows how many Necron tombs are awoken on Silver Tenebris. Try and gather as much information as tech before reaching 100%. Okay. So we're on the clock here. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. That is part of my humanity I've chosen to retain. But I can quarantine it in my Nero vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Omnissiah did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated or we shall not leave. Thus the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. Alright, Acropolis sector located. Tomb is bathed in sickly green light. Serves not to eliminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xeno's tech heresy. Forbidden knowledge and the structure is alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into the substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough. It seems unlikely they're the only dangers here. Ooh, I have a menu. Welcome to the Saestus Metallicon, an Arc Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here you'll be able to customize your tech priests and prepare for missions ahead. Select missions from the character portraits on the left of the screen. We're going on a mission. We should inspect or equip our tech priests. Head over to the cohort tab. Cohort. Oh, hello. Well, in the cohort quarters, here you can see all the available tech priest and troop units currently unlocked. Troop units are shown at the top of the screen. Here you can see what skills each troop have available and all statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. Click a tech priest to begin customization. So this is the servitor. Okay, cool. I have Jeremiah and Mechanicus. On the tech priest customization screen. There are many ways to customize a tech priest. Change your weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your tech priests. Head to the disciplines button near the tech priest portrait now. Disciplines. Whoa, hello. You can upgrade your tech priest using Blackstone. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of the skills from the 6 discipline skill trees now. Explorers take on the quest for knowledge more than any other discipline. They reach far in the depths of unknown space, searching for lost archaeotech, new species, and even new worlds. Secutors are masters of man and machine. They wield the often rare trait of charisma, and with their inspiring leadership, they're able to multiply the efficiency of Skitarii tenfold. Kind of telling on themselves, aren't they? How rare charisma is in the Warhammer verse. You've done the tutorial, now 10 minutes of new bullshit menus. Often overlooked discipline, the Tech's Auxilium takes on tasks the other tech priests avoid. They're the oil within the engine. They keep the great Mechanicus cog running as smoothly as they can. Rigorous catalogers, Lex Mechanics compile, analyze, and run data entry tasks. They're capable of finding valuable data among indecipherable text. Engineers are found to serve on almost every Imperial planet, seeking well-being and stuff. Dominus is heavily trained in the art of war. Okay, cool. I remember there being 2 recommended classes. I have a long to figure out which ones they are. One of them was one that generates CP. Well, what do we got here? Reveal enemy statistics when in melee range. Troop units gain 1 damage, 4 movement, 15 critical chance. Okay. Your next weapon attack's cognition cost is reduced by 2 cognition points. Generate 1 cognition point at the beginning of the unit's turn if the gauge is empty. Oh, if the gauge is empty. Cleanse target of negative effects. Negative effects last 1 less turn. Or +4 range for ranged weapons. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, let's make Jeremiah a cognition point battery. Or an upgrade, you must have enough Blackstone. Your rank up, you'll gain augment slots, skills, and body parts. Nice, good, cool. I mean, diverse team is advised, however the choice is all yours. Tech priests can be multidisciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than 1 discipline. Good. If enough augment capacity to equip this tech priest with a weapon, you can see the capacity amount for items within its tooltip. Drag a weapon on a slot using it will take up 1 of your tech priest's automatic percent. You can mark. Okay. That's your skull. Here's an axe. Here's a blaster pistol. Have a gun. You get one. Okay. Got it. Logs. Okay, that's their stats. The things, their augment capacity. Oh, I can rename them. Chat, who wants to be this guy? Chat, we found a game where I can rename people. Who wants to serve? All right. 625. You shall serve the Omnissiah well. All right. Is there a back button here? Back to the courtyard. Okay. Let's fuck with this guy. Did you enable enhanced exploration settings? JG, I have never played this game before, so I just did the tutorial. I'm just here to see what this game is like. Alright. What can you do? What should you do? Range. What does this other stuff do? Oh, that's cool. Endeavored on in the machine spirits and worship the Omnissiah. Main guy that shoots good and does other things good. Yeah, you should do good things, yes. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna make this guy a melee guy. Because I can. Alright. Who wants to be this guy? I was to make the right decision in the tomb cutscenes. I'm not here to make the right decisions. I'm here to make funny decisions. I'm here to make the most entertaining decisions I can. Think you can give them both the gun and the axe? So I can. So I can. I'll have to go back and give that other guy a gun or an axe too, I suppose. Oh, that's cool. He has a little mechanical arm with the gun. That's pretty neat. I really like the way this game looks. Whatever, I'll do it. Okay. That's the spirit. There we go. Excellent. All right. There we go. Here, have it. All right. What's under tech? So, listed technologies collected so far. You find tech such as weapons or items on missions as a reward for completing missions. It's a collection of weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template construct fragments, or simply STC fragments. There are a lot of them. Here, STC fragments for items can be implemented in your backpack slots, give support-based skills. 3 versions of each item, each version increases in power. Cool. Here are troops and what level they've achieved so far. This list shows all ship upgrades. Oh, wow, there's ship upgrades. Affect your repair efficiency between missions, number of tech priests, and... Ooh, okay. These are your canticles, also known as canticles of the Omnissiah. These are prayers that can be used in-game. Canticles are unlocked by completing the quests that are listed on each locked canticle. Once a quest for a canticle is complete, you're able to then take the canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Oh, neat. Okay. Incidental spells and such. What do these happy people have to say? New deployment available. Oh, okay, so this is these. Aha! Okay. So we got sectors. Alright, in Acropis, Scavola wishes to begin a research into the secrets of the Necrons. Ask for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Acropis. What do we get? Phosphorus Serpenta. Horatio Claw. Oh, it's a healing item. Blackstone. It's easy, so they say. This has Necrons and Scarabs. Lector Dogmatus Videx has requested the deployment of a sensor servitor to fumigate the tomb of Agrolite and cleanse its spiritual corruption. Get a Volkite Blaster. Okay. Omnispecs. Target has 50% chance to miss you with his attacks for 1 round. Cool. Okay. Let's do the Acropus one. You choose which tech priests and troops to take on a mission. Use net to net. Use net to net. Continue to work for the same person can be fun. The same person can be fun if you keep playing the game. Okay. Interesting. I think, yeah, we only have the one canticle. Okay. Let's go. Tech Acquisitor Scavola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. So the heretics of Stygies 8 could plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equal false if objection concerns offense. Go to different mission. GTFO, old man. Leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scavola. Machinarian 16.4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Rare chance for discovery intelligence on Xenos. Must not fail to exploit. Logical enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Acquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equal: gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scavola? Field operations in person equal suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead equal optimal. First objective: gather field specimens for study. Location tune of Acropus. Commence immediately. And so we shall. So we shall. Given the reports from the tomb of Acropus, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos. Of course, first you have to kill them. A talents equal dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priests. Trust this will be worth the effort, Scavola. There are no mere labor servitors who are risking these tombs. They are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Your human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology in human flesh. The Killing Jar. Delicious. Alright. I guess that means that there are enemies there. Go this way. Commence enthusiasm. Acquire at all costs. One of the Necron warforms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. Execute. Extrapolate. Extract. Grab the Necron for transport back to the cysts. Metallic. Might as well try. Shame. Was anticipating commencement of dismantling, dissection, experimental dismemberment of captive Xenos construct. Oh, wait. Necrons possess fail-safe internal teleporters. Activate upon destruction. Indeed, Tech Acquisitor. I believe we could have concluded that without such risk to my tech priest. One of the cohort takes the Necron by the arm to drag it back towards the tomb entrance. The Necron's teleportation procedure is then completed and it vanishes, apart from the arm the trooper is holding. Though not much compared to entire Necron construct, the arm is taken back for study. Cool. This game does have good music. I'm really enjoying the atmosphere of this whole thing. What is this, by the way? Ah, tombs have an awakening level. Cool. We have a glyph. Single port designed for Necron canoptic creature extrudes from this device. I choose symmetry. Cool. I got a thing. Warning, our presence has been detected. The Necron's waking in response to our presence within the tomb. To travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating. Increase the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in a tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. Chamber head is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. The chamber is also almost certainly extremely dangerous, but is the only way forward. You can study it, you can shut it down. The chamber with extreme caution, carefully monitoring the energy levels. Shut it down! Quick thinking, Magos. When problem exists, equal true. Correct application of tech lore equal always successful. Removes the casing of the base of one of the glowing cylinders. The harmful radiation that leaks out is perhaps to be expected, but by severing the exposed circuits, the devices are shut down long enough to move through the chamber without suffering further harm. Okay, we increased the awakening by 1. We got some cognition points. That's cool and good. Let's see. So there's the objective. I wonder if I can actually afford to go through these rooms and then back. Necron combat tactics, weaponry capabilities illuminated. Study required. This chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead with marks of gauss blasts all over the walls. Salvage what you can. Examine for data. Say a prayer. We will examine. Necron's mere automata equal false. Analysis Necron combat capability greater than or equal to trained human troops. Shame live fire combat exercise impossible. Must remain a dream. Take time examining the damage caused to the chamber. Necrons attack swiftly, picking off the 2 rearmost of the Skitarii unit before disappearing again in the shadows. We got more CPs. Let's see. Put 2. We'll see how it goes. Extra Necrons in battle. Whee. Glyph. I choose this one. Ow. Well, that was worth it. Tombs possess autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study equal yes. Have some collected for me, Faustinus. Chamber has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tight beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they try to repair the damage. Don't ignore. Collect a couple scarabs. Attempt to collect several of the scarabs. It is in how they act as a group. The greatest insights will be found. Let's try that. Scarab's not individual constructs, but resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Wondrous kaleidoscope of hypotheses. Glyphs always mean the same thing. After a while, you recognize them. Oh, that's cool. Some difficulty, the cohort herd a dozen or so scarabs into a specimen vault. Cram them inside, sealing the vessel. More scarabs swarm out from a previously unseen aperture, revealing they must have a system of passageways through the tomb so they can be sent when needed. All right. Cool. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster. Oh boy. I guess it's fighty time. This is fine. Let's see. Eva can be there. Let's see. Maybe like... You do that. Okay. Boom. Oh, it's a thing I need to scan. Okay. Are there other such... Oh, I got a bunch of blackstone. Nice. Let's see. No, you can't. There, okay. It's fine. Servitor, get to serviting. Destroying that terminal will reduce awakening level. They do a bad job of explaining that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Guy's not armored at all. Okay. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh, God. Immediate crit. Back ever so slightly. You can't get very far, can you? You can hit this guy, though. Through pain, I find wisdom. Oh, crits. Beam. Good work. Well done. Oh, good. We're gonna need some more of these guys, obviously. Smack! It like slaps him right across the face. Great. That guy's a little too armored for that. Oh, there was a guy. Okay. There was another guy over there. Great. There's some extra damage we can do. Could do. I'll get rid of this guy. Chop. All right. dude. Shoot that guy. I think I should be able to finish this guy off, right? Hopefully. And I hope. There we go. Cool. Okay. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack. Opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform one opportunity attack per round. Nice smack. Good smacking. Excellent smacks. All around. Alright. They have been deleted. Excellent. Make sure that guy stays down. Thank you. Smack. Zap. Kind of blocked my guys in, didn't I? Mechanical. Mechanicals available to use on this mission. Mechanicals can only be used once per mission. Keep in mind there might be more fights to come. Okay. 5 HP on the active unit. Alright, well. Let's do that. There we go. All right. Oh, I never skull checked this guy. 6, huh? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna run up on this guy. Oh, I probably should have shot him first. How strategized are you tonight? The usual? Yeah, I think that's accurate. Swing. Okay. Oh, and then he would get an opportunity attack if I step back. Okay, never mind then. No, not quite. Schwunk. Hey, destruction is the destiny of the Xenos. No threat remaining. Excellent. Circumstances evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Where did the remains go? Fascination intensified. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Take pick grabs the damage from the Necron weapons. Least information may be of use. Move on. Hoping the next combat will yield usable samples. Thoroughly search chamber for rank composed might have been missed by the teleportation fire. Let's analyze. Okay. Cohort is slowed down to the search, giving the enemy a chance to respond to their location. However, they recover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that might contain valuable materials. I found a cognitive canister. Oh, that's cool. I think I found a brain in a jar. Neat. Mission complete! Cohort returns to the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of Necrons remains as illuminating in and of itself. Valuable data present, greater than past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusion, Scavola. Beneficial conclusion itemization follows. Necron discorporation witness, enemy constructs destroyed. Less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. It's good things. We did good. My emotional core is returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge, your understanding equal approvable. I don't need your thanks. I need your understanding. Okay. So repairs cost Blackstone. You get Blackstone for killing enemies. There's, of course, the mission rewards as well. Oh! So the awakening levels that you get during the mission are then added to the overall bar. Ah, I see. How interesting. How very interesting indeed. Okay. So we have support thingy-doos. You are the... Okay, you're the melee type kind of guy. Can I give you a brain? I would need to remove something. Okay. But I also have the Phosphorus Serpenta. Oh, which requires 2. Okay. What is this? Okay, what is this? Unlock unique body parts specific. Oh, cool. Add 4 HP to max, add 2 HP to max, and 2 meters of movement. Add armors, 2 HP to max, and dodge chance. Oh, cool. Currently in the fuck around stage of poking a sleeping Necron tune. Oh, we fucked around and we found out, but in true Imperium of Man fashion, that doesn't mean we're leaving. That means we're sticking around to fuck around some more. Okay, so this... Let's screw around with Eva first, because Eva is going to be in melee range of enemies. And I can get a movement upgrade. Okay, so these are different augments. 2 HP to max, 1 physical armor, 3 HP to max, 1 physical armor, 2 HP to max, 3 meters of movement, and 1 physical damage. Here, have a torso augment. Cool, okay. So that gave me a new gray slot. Oh, no, not gray slot, just new slot in general. Okay, so... Okay. There's that button I wanted. Alright. Okay, then for you... give you that. Should play this fuck around until just before the apex to find out, but then not account for a random guardsman taking a leak on the corner of the building. Then ban world doom. Yeah, we have a nice progress gauge letting us know how soon the finding out will happen. Most neat things you'll want to use take some kind of capacity. Okay. I would really like to slot this in. Unplug that. I'm gonna plug in this. I think. Oh, I really like the way their appearance changes as you plug new shit in. Okay, so these upgrades kind of alternate then, huh? Recognition point, gain on killing targets. The doom meter, yeah. Let me go back to you. I think I can do one more, right? Avoid all opportunity attacks and add movement. Afford that. Oh no, those also add augment capacity. Okay, cool. Cool. That's actually really helpful. I can actually unplug this. Plug this one instead. Let's do that. This is... yeah, let's do that. I like that. And did that do anything over here? Nah, stuff just showed up. Okay. Okay, so some of these... okay, some canticles are unlocked by using canticles. So I need to make sure I'm always using this one. Scanning Necrons... physical attacks, energy attacks, moving around, cognition points, activate the machine spirit. Big old question mark. Okay. Oh, but then there are some for completing missions without using canticles. So fair enough. All right. What do you want? Starting the Tomb of Crop as we encounter a destroyer form Necron that uses an anti-gravitational technology. Oh, the one we ran screaming from last time. You get a spotlight. Interesting. Cognition gauge max size increased by 1. That's cool. Is this still the original? Okay, so this is still his original mission. I'm gonna do this one. Called you here, Lector Dogmatist Videx, because your knowledge of spiritual matters in the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing with any moral threats on Silva Tenebris. I have 543,021 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Unnecessary use of cogitator power, waste of resources, Videx, insufficient use. Go to Augmetic Bay for improvements. Every time I see go-to here, I'm just imagining being like GTFO. The Xenos tomb is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Agrilek. Most poetic Lector Dogmatus. Your thoughts on how to proceed? I shall take my cues from the writings of Archmagos Venatorus. Veneratus Hereticus. Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of faith. One of my censor servitors will cleanse the spiritual corruption with blessed incense. Then deploy one immediately. My thoughts exactly, Magos. With your assistance, the Omnissiah's work shall be done. Do you think it's any kind of hazard to just have these candles burning on top of his whole mech setup? Some of these robes and stuff seem like it'd be pretty flammable. Sensor servitors deploy the tomb entrance, Magos. I'm ready to send it on its way. Halt, Subdomina. The sensor servitor is a delicate piece of machinery. It is ill-suited to hostile territory. Avalornian's 5.91, fragile indeed, are the tools of the righteous. It must be escorted on its sacred duty. I love your advisors or whatever written really nails the different aspects of the Mechanicus. I like that they quibble between each other. And I like that there's one aspect of the Mechanicus that are like just obsessed with finding any new information on anything, no matter what. And then there's another that's just like, burn it all the fuck down. Don't be ridiculous. Every step we take in the tomb risks the lives of our personnel. And then there's the rank and file soldiers who are like, you both suck. I just want to get this done and get the fuck out of here. We'll freshen up the cyber tomb with a can of Febreze. The spiritual integrity of the mission truly is at stake, Subdomina Kepra. It is worth the risk. And I assure you it most definitely is. I've already sent a team ahead. I foresaw your emotional connection to your troops, Kepra. If you're ever to be a Dominus, I must show you how to command. My gratitude, Magos. The Xenos corruption will destroy us as surely as the guns of the enemy. Very well, his will be done. Just like, fucking whatever, man. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Very indicative of the Imperium as a whole. A bunch of dumb assholes arguing while the rank and file look on in despair. Menials shall be ritually chastised for this maintenance failure. It is imperative to get the servitor functioning again quickly. Neo-dogmatic 71.90. If his will be done, let it be done quickly. Sensor servitor stops moving and starts belching pungent smoke. The runes of attention are blinking on his chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. Perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of 7 diagnostic processes and addendum fabricatoris. Perform the ritual replacement of the servitor's key systems. Perform the rest oh, so it's how much time do you want to spend on this bullshit? We will do a secondary repair. Thorough repairs are made to the servitor, but it takes time the mission can ill afford. Alright. Great. So I could... Okay, so now that I know how this shit works... Presence been detected. Could this be a form of Xenos map room? Most perturbatory. Throne knows what blasphemous notions they had about the stars. Chamber's walls are covered in elaborate star charts covering extensive annotations in the Necron language, suggesting they record journeys among the stars. Iconoclasm. Destroy them! Our purpose here is to purify the tomb, and the works of the aliens should not be suffered to exist. Interest, take pick captures, the star maps, or ignorance, ignore them. Nah, we're gonna iconoclast the shit out of them. Your choice is Sage One Magos, Epigraphs Macrologica, Psalm 105. Wheresoever the blasphemer writes, obliterate. Stormmaster destroyed with demolition charges of blast showers the cohort with shrapnel, but reveals quantity of valuable and rare alloys that we collected. All units take 1 damage. Ow. Let's see. Necrons are the right idea. At least they know they're elitist pricks. I will take the long way around this one. But I'm not going to hit every room. I'm going to shut this down before the enemy are attracted to the din, but taking care not to damage the machine. Servitor begins emitting a loud blaring noise, perhaps a form of tampering or damage alarm. This has been accidentally tripped. Noise is accompanied by flashing lights and random bursts of extremely pungent incense. Scrutinize. Diagnose and fix. Destroy the offending units on the servitor. Must be done quickly. Ignore the noise. There's no time to deal with this problem. I'll scrutinize it. Oh. Cohort expect the diagnostic to take some time, but quickly notice a cranial probe improperly jammed into one of the cortical sockets. Once this is removed, the servitor's non-standard behavior ceases, and the cohort has a new appreciation for the proper maintenance and function of such machines. Read the fucking manual. Idiots. Glyph. Gun controls heavy door lane, treasure rooms filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. I've never pushed this one. I think this one's a good one, though. Container some sort of the seemingly has raw barrier seething within, clears of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the age seal and used to contain the treasure within. I've read the manual 5,243 times. They think the manual is a ghost. This is non-standard behavior and speaks ill of the menials whose task it was to maintain this machine. Maxims of Amalanth 5.12. Beware the deviance of thine own tools, for the enemy finds his entrance thereby. God damn, this thing sucks. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor's face panel. The synthesized voice attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. Jesus Christ. Diagnostic, continue the conversation. Rip out the yeah, get the fuck out. Ooh, I got a thing! Cohort removes the Voxcaster unit with a minimum of damage to the servitor. The unit proves to be of ancient design, containing capacitor coils of a type the Adeptus Mechanicus can no longer replicate. The servitor continues on the mission in silence. I got a refractor field generator. Holy shit, that's really cool. That's super cool. Just rip the shit out. We won't have any intelligent discussion in our Mechanicus. Alright. Murder the enemies. What have we here? Mine. Alright. Two so far. Why is there... Oh, that's a moving platform. Neat. Cool. I like moving platform. Alright. Get your expendable asses in front of me. Oh, it's another one of those things. Okay. Schwoob. Glad you're enjoying the theme and writing so far on this. Is the gameplay alright? Gameplay is fine. It's not the most exciting TBT I've ever played, but it's cool. I think the atmosphere and the writing are really what sell this. They're really what appeals. Remember a game of Rogue Trader I played where I was a Catachan mercenary doctor called Titus Rambo? Alright. Cognify. Yeah, Blackstone. So destroying these does something, huh? Where? Actually, this would help me get the machine spirit up, wouldn't it? And we need to reveal this guy's stats. Pew! Oh, you're still alive. You'll be fine. Okay, you're not, but, you know, these things happen. Womp womp. Text file somewhere, 40k RPG adventure ideas. About half of them can be summarized as Mechanicus does something... Oh, there's another one. Does something stupid as they are wont to do. Alright, so let's drop another guy here, and then maybe you can handle this? Use servitor skulls, snag cog points for the pylons. Well, yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Oh shoot! Okay. I moved the same guy twice instead of deploying a new one. That was stupid. That was highly unfortunate. Let's see. On the bright side. Oh yeah, I can't shoot through that guy. Okay, cool. We should be fine on this. Hello. I'm sure he won't die. Let's see. These guys have a lot of health. That was good. Crits are good. Why don't you actually pull back? I will say, I do like the idea of turn-based tactics games like this being built partially around just having like straight up meat shields that are absolutely going to die. I do think that's cool. All right, I'm going to save this one for now. Because I might need him for something in a bit. Favorite 40k thing are spirers, which are hive world rich kids that use daddy's credit card to buy power suit. Go down the dregs and just kill people and unlock suit features. Also the bottom of the barrel when it comes to troops. Alright, you will get a turn, and then, right? Oh, dude, no, wait, that's not gonna do any damage. Shit. Miscalculated that. This guy. Take 2 steps. Shoot this guy. Miscalculated the Mechanicus. Nah. Y'all making it sound like I would fit right in with these idiots. Ow. You would just wear a Borg eye patch. Oh wait, do attacks of opportunity go through armor? Because that was so how the hell do you do that then? Oh, that charged the machine soul. Oh, cool. Okay. I like it. All right, let's get this guy out here. Cargo culting science and technology rather than understanding it. All right, so... Alright, it's cool that this guy's machine soul is charged, but I think I gotta use it to get rid of this guy. Because they still have... Shoot the corpse to charge your gun? Ah, true, yes. Oh no, I don't have enough cognition points presently. If I could collect one. Are there any big ones around here? Any big jump? Here, grab that. Alright, now I can shoot it. What the hell is this? I need to move. Ah, shit. I need to move closer anyway. Okay, well, this is gonna be a little awkward, but whatever. Not the first time. Turns out mankind's really adept at fucking themselves up if left to their own devices. I mean, that's basically the lesson of 40K, isn't it? Eventually, everything just comes completely apart. Okay. I'm not sure how the biting angle on this is gonna work, but we'll try it. Reasonable case being made, the universe of 40K would be a lot better if humanity all just dropped dead. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to do something a little... Oh, it's just +1. Okay. So this guy's going over. He's going over here, but after the Necrons take their turn. I can use that point anyway. Alright. I'm at least gonna go back over here. Oh yeah, I need a cognition point for that. Hey! Nice! I keep forgetting the Necrons need to move to shoot their gun. So if I've got a servitor right in his face, the servitor is going to get an opportunity attack. Sounds like retro indie time for Elden Ring. Not quite, Bassy. We'll get there eventually, but not just yet. All right. So this guy. Okay, I can smash this guy's armor. Box him and melts him with opportunity attacks. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. Dig the organ music in the background. It's great, isn't it? All right. Oh, there's still a guy down here. I forgot about him. Yeah, I'm gonna run all the way over here. Smash this guy's armor. Suck up some more cognition on the way. Boom. Nice, okay. And then you can just kind of hang out. This guy's machine spirit is charged. Can you just, like... Hang on. That guy has 6. This will do 4 to 5. And then the opportunity attack might kill him. Actually, we might be able to just finish this now. I guess I could Save myself some energy if I do this. Or save myself some blackstone. And heals. So we were walking up to the last Necron, heard you were talking shit. I can absorb this. Yeah, that guy was doomed. That guy didn't have a chance. No threat remaining. Threat expunged. Mission complete. The sensor servitor reaches location where the air currents through the tomb will take its sacred exudations to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its incense is fully deployed and can escort it back to the tomb entrance. Sensor servitor has been delivered to the depths of the tomb. Lector Dogmatus. Its sacred incense now permeates all areas of the structure. Positive outcome, Magos. It is right and proper that you see as I do the dangers posed by the corruptive influence of the Xenos. Yeah, I wonder if, will the magic smoke work? Surely. It remains to be seen if the tomb is rendered less dangerous for our troops. At the very least, the place is less malodorous. I trust you'll continue to consider the alien with the hatred and disdain they deserve, Magos. As we explore this world, remember the words of binary hierarch Gethsemore. The weak in mind will seek to understand the Xenos. The strong in mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. You might do something. Mission success. All right, cool. New canticle unlocked. Oh yeah, I forgot to use a canticle. Cant of the Craft. The next physical attack will deal +3 physical damage. That's actually really nice. That's really nice. I like it. Just that blackstone on my counter. Kind of want to punch Videx. I see you're more a Scavola type. Yeah, I have more canticles now. Good. Cohort. Attention, cohort. We can upgrade things, can't we? I would like to upgrade you so you can have a melee weapon again. Oh, but I got this thing now. Absorb 5 damage to allies in range for 1 round. That's nice. That's nice. This next one is collect all cognition points from one source. I also have a new gun. Oh, right. I also have a new gun, the Volkite Blaster. 6 to 8 energy damage to target. It costs 3 cognition. And 2 augments to equip. Okay. Cognition. I think I would like to get to that. Got Tostitas, but no salsa. Oh, no. Is there any chance he got some fresh vegetables? Some tomatoes, white onions you could dice or something? Lots of fun trade-offs to consider with your kid. It is, yeah, this is cool. Already, I mean, we're only, what, like 2 missions in? And I feel like there's already a lot of really neat decisions to make. All right, I'm going to keep working up this. All right, so that gave me another slot. Next one. What's this one? I could upgrade this person twice. Give them a thing. Give them lots of things. You get fancy new legs. Congratulations. Arms are nice. Oh, we'll get to those. Don't worry. I wanna get all the way up that. Big chungus weapons. What's up, Satellite? How you doing? I'm gonna try this thing. I want to see what we get. God, look at this crazy ass person. Oh my god. I love it. Alright. What do we got next? Works the enemies. Katari and the Tomb of Crop has encountered destroy. Oh, yeah. We read that last time. This would get us a larger cognition gauge and a spotlight. We'd also get to fight Necron destroyers and blade ones. Gazar Pistolero, Botman, and Eva is the holy wielder of the shut the fuck up stick. Yes, extremely accurate. Our master's voice. Install a system of vox casters to transmit prayers throughout the tomb of Agra. Videx believes this will dampen the Xeno's taint in the tomb. What do we got? A scanner. Strike one cognition point directly from a target. Oh, dude, I get a new kind of troop for this. Ooh. Canoptic Acanthrite. I mean, we could dampen their taint. I know I would not respond well to having my taint dampened. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm really curious about this one. We got another canticle. Alrighty. Potential for corruption in the tomb of Agroleth continues to vex me, Magos. Spreading of the incense was not enough. Serpent is a great energy weapon. Now he doesn't have the an armor damage weapon. Yeah, true. I fear not, Magos. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. Observations of the Tech Cosmos, verse 68. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good men. And what do you suggest? Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of vox casters in the structure. And what would that achieve? Lingua Technis prayers could be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron's resting place. Our troops would go everywhere bathed in the sacred binary of the Omnissiah. Sayings of the Princeps 65.4, when thou desirest discourse purely, use binary. A novel concept, Lector Dogmatus. I kind of like this chain of quests because I want to see where he's going with all this. And I want to see exactly how much patience Faustinus has for it. I've considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed to the area. What music should they blast on the speakers? Christian prog rock, obviously. I do love how your POV character is struggling to put up with his idiot coworkers. Basically bribing us awesome gear and reinforcements to do stupid shit. That's a good point. I mean, yeah, I want those troops, damn it. Sure, I'll put up your little propaganda boxes wherever you want. Just give me some more troops to send in the meat grinder. I personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into broad spectrum binary. Once the vox casters are active, the tomb will ring to the Omnissiah's word. I have the Voxcaster locations plotted, Magos. I am still uncertain if this is worth the risk to our people. One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefit of this operation. Gathalamorians 45.7 above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all. Your concerns are noted, Kepra, but you have your orders. Yes, Magos. This will be done. Baby... Baby shark on 10-hour loop. Okay, so this time we actually have multiple locations that we need to tap. So let's tap them. I love that transition, by the way. The screen wipe with the Necrons. All right, what have we? What are we looking at? I see a Necron warrior. I see a Necron warrior. That's one of those consoles. Okay. 2 Necron warriors. Fine and dandy. Let's see. Oh, I have no CP. I have no CP, so I can't drop any servitors. Okay. All right. So that'll be exciting. Okay. Actually shoot him from here. So, cover and such is kind of subjective in this, huh? Like, I could shoot him from here, but not from here. But from here, okay. Line of sight. Yeah, it's just, this one's a little weird because, like, I can shoot over this part of the pillar, but not under this part. I think it's just one of those things that takes some getting used to recognize. You know what I think I can do, actually? I think I can move here. I think I can shoot this guy. Tech Priest can't crouch, are you crazy? That's servitor work. And then I think I can actually pull back, and since we're here, are there any multiple? I need those multi-cognition points. It's the metal girdles they wear. Keeps them too upright. All right. Clank, 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 clank. Let's see, you. Take a step. Shoot the guy. Nicely done. He can actually reach that. So I can cognition from this one. And then he can go cognate from this one. Props to the game to sell the whole "you're fighting green Terminators" thing. Well, they do. They really do. Actually, nah, you can sit tight. Holy, what the fuck is that? What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this a form of Necron in its infant state? What has Scavola got to say? Unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of life form progression path. Diagnosing possible outcomes. Signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, and physiological deformities. Possible solutions. Infant, disease, parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. Should I continue? That's enough, Scavola. I believe we're not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead, be their executioners. Mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in these tombs, and I believe I now know why. Skitarii lives are less than Archaeotech STC Fragments mission. How supportive of you, Redditus? All right, well then. Shit be happening. Blade Ones are basically Necron's idea of psychological warfare, kind of fucked up. It's like, who gives a shit? Kill it. Let's... And then he's gonna... Okay. I'll do 2. I want to box this guy in. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't fuck around with us. Okay. So this dude. One more shot will do that guy in. I think we should make that happen. Alright. He's down. What is the range for this? We'll walk over here and find out. That's the range, all right. Let's do that. Blade ones are also usually buried in the ground, so not only are you seeing a bunch of dead flesh-covered wolverines, they spring up behind you. All right, you're getting hit. Smack. And you can wait there. Whoa, they tanked that? For real, for real? Love the servitor bitch slap. Chop. Right. Oh, of course the that JG, that is how fast I forget things that I do. All right. And I guess you can take like one step. You need to stay in the field. I guess I stepped him out of it. Oh, Jesus, okay. Whoa, there's a lot of dudes this time. Okay. The early missions are so unfair. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're starting with you, huh? Bubble lasts for 5 damage total or maybe a single shot. It seemed to absorb 2. But, well, whatever the result is, it got the job done. It did what I really needed it to do, so. Graphic was gone after the last shot. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, that thing needs to be finished off. Oh wait, that guy needs to be finished off, like real bad. I need to make sure he doesn't get back up. Let's... Go ahead and get some stats on some guys. Okay. Alright, I need you to smack this guy into oblivion. Thank you. And then... there's 2 over there. So I'm probably going to need him more over here. Or... ammo. Come over here. All right. How is that guy to move, right? I think I can go ahead and take this guy down. Let's just get him out of here. There we go. All right. And then you got one of these. I'm starting to really like the tactical considerations in this game. It feels like it plays very differently from something like XCOM. Alright, we have been detected. We've been detected, chat. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so I'm down 2 servitors in the middle of this battle. And there's gonna be another battle, so maybe I should keep this guy in reserve for now. It's a good difference. They really thought about how to make it stand out from other TBT games or aping new Comps 2 action system. Yeah, I like this a lot. I think this is really, really neat. Trying to keep you out of harm's way. Well, maybe I should have... No, because you're not even hurt. Smack. Alright, well I can't move you, so good luck. Ow. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, so this should put this guy under. If not this turn, okay. Okay. Next turn, the opportunity attack should kill him. So this is the concern now. This whole situation down here. Because that dude is dead. That dude will not survive. Oh my god! Okay. So. How are you wrong about everything? It's a talent, really. It's a talent homed over many, many years of being wrong. Okay. So then. Okay, well, first of all, let's find out what this guy's deal is. All right, seven hit points straight up. That's 1 to 2. Oh, 1 to 2. Oh, that's risky. Like so. Yeah, 1 damage. Okay. Hopefully this keeps the servitor alive. Yeah, I was hoping I didn't have to do this. I was hoping that I could use his machine spirit on this guy, but no dice. And then you need to stay there so you don't die. And that guy dies. And then I need to smash this guy. Alright, and then grab cognition from that. Okay. And then wait. I can run. Wait, no, you can just hit him from there. Fuck you! Eat shit. Let's go ahead and stand next to this guy again. All right, damage absorbed. Excellent. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, no, we don't need him. It's fine, we got this. We got this. Move you there. Shoot this guy. I should have healed him first. I should have healed him before I left, because I'm going to need him again. Damn it. That was dumb. Sayings there's Magi, Appendix 6. Such sweet music is the chatter of binary that has no tongue to lie. Ensure the volume is sufficient, Magos. First Voxcaster uses plays immediately begins transmitting the complex binary of lingua technis. Okay, so we can leave the volume the same. The prayers are loud enough as it is. Turn the volume up to maximum. Let the enemy tremble before his word. Increase the volume by prayer. Shall this place be cleansed? I'm going to do volume level gamma. All right, so increase their awakening, but lowered their initiative. I was worried that if I cranked it to maximum, it was gonna destroy our own eardrums. Voxcaster volume increases, shaking the structure around the cohort. The enemy cannot help but be aware of it. The tech priests are emboldened by the tirade of sacred binary. All right. Anyway, go to these rune rooms. Let's see what we got here. More Good, more Necrons. We definitely didn't have enough laugh time. Belly controls a heavy door leading to... Okay. Push button, get treasure. I guess at some point I need to figure out what that other one does, but yeah. What's up, Arcane? How's being transported to Codec Dimension going for you? It's going alright. This one's a little single port designed for Necton and extrudes from the device. Yeah. We know this one. Been here before. I'm just gonna go for this one because the awakening level is getting kind of icky. Also, I don't want anyone to get beat up or die just in an incidental room. Necron Tomb is trying to defend itself. Clearly the mission is working. Aphorisms 94.13. The enemy rushes to action when our administrations cause him fear. Sort of tiny scarab-like constructs emerges from apertures in the walls and begins scurrying all over the Voxcaster, chewing through its casings with their steel mandibles. That's no good. Protect it. Clear away the scarabs, the righteous application of flame. I feel like both of these are bound to just, like, annihilate the thing. They're also metal. Punish! Ow! Killing the scarabs is a messy business. Some of the cohort are infested by the creatures and forced to divest themselves of clothing before the biting constructs can be removed. The Voxcaster, however, is saved. Oh, I did it! Oh, thank God! There wasn't another battle. Oh, Jesus Christ. The final Voxcaster is installed. The binary prayers flow through the tomb, filling both real space and the local noosphere with the words of worship, the words of workshop exalting the Omnissiah and the Creed of Barnes. The unholy lair of the alien now rings to the words of the Omnissiah. Epigrams of Saint Eucelsus 3.89. Protect the shield of the mind, and the body will be shielded thereby. The Necron can strike at our minds as well as our bodies, and we must protect both. In this Lector Dogmatus, I agree with you. I hope we're of the same mind in other matters too, Magos. Our exploration of Silva Tenebris should be executed with a view of the destruction of all traces of the alien. I have not yet decided if we should commit to such extremes, Videx. I feel multiple emotional prerogatives as well as logical analyses, all competing for primacy in my neuro vaults. Our mission here may not be as simple as you think. Just be ready to make the right choice when the time comes, Magos. Recall the words of Fabricator General Plutonus. The eyes of the Omnissiah are ever upon us. All right. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I got a scanner. I got Skitari Vanguard. I want to see those dudes. New Canticle unlocked. Oh yeah, because I forgot to use a Canticle again. That's a really powerful one, it seems. Scan 12 Necrons. Litany of the Electromancer. The next 2 attacks will ignore all armor. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, now it's +6 instead of +3. Is the Vanguard a new unit or just different for the Servitor? It's a new option aside from the Servitor. So Servitor, you get a cognition point when they get hit. Single target melee attack triggers opportunity, 1 to 2 physical damage. Skitari Vanguard, okay. These guys also have 5 hit points. Skitari Vanguard has 8. Single target range attack, 4 to 6 physical damage target. That's significant. But I'm also betting when you deploy them, it's going to cost you Blackstone. Because I did notice when you're deploying... Oh, you get a new deployment for this guy, too. I did notice that when you're deploying servitors, it shows their Blackstone cost is 0. Yeah, no CP generator, which could be significant. Yeah, servitor's definitely a better blocker. That attack of opportunity is significant, and the their machine spirit attack, it's like every other one, isn't it? It comes up really fast, so that's cool. Anyway, chat, I don't think we have enough time to run another mission, and I'm pretty knackered as is. So I think we're gonna call it here for the night, but I am thoroughly enjoying this. I know, it's hard. They never survive long enough to use it otherwise. Yeah, that's very, very true. But yeah, this has been an experience. This has been pretty cool. Y'all do seem to like this, don't you? So we'll... New save. But yeah, this is a really neat game. I've enjoyed this quite a bit. I feel like I've been looking for something like this, and here it is. But For now, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up that I will make you aware of. Tomorrow night, more Power Hours. We're gonna be cracking back into Nintendo Power. We're gonna be finishing the July 1992 issue. I know that means we're gonna be playing Street Fighter 2, but I'm not sure what else is buried in the bowels of that one. So we'll see what happens. On Friday is the wheel. And we're doing an itch.io night. So if you want to submit a game for consideration on the wheel, pick something on itch.io that's $5 or less. Submit it using channel points, our dragon coins, and we'll see what happens. Submissions need to be in by the end of tomorrow night's stream. That's what I'm going to call that one. Also, at the end of Friday night's stream, I'm going to call our vote for our game that we're going to be starting next week. We have 6 options that you can see in our channel point menu. All of them really quite good, honestly. So I'm excited to see what y'all pick out of that. And then on Saturday, more Power Hours. Presumably we'll be starting the August 1992 issue. Who knows what wonders that will contain. Do I really want to leave? No, but I need sleep. Video game. Need some sleep. All right, let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Oh wow, there's like I will in that case send you over to the last bosses. He is playing God of War. Go hang out with him for a bit, shall we? The end of Saturday's stream. Yes, at the end of Saturday's stream, the November Community Night game vote ends. So yes, if you want to contribute to that, that's happening on Discord. You will need to be in there for that. So then there. All right, gang. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for joining me for a sort of impromptu strategy night. We tried a lot of interesting games this week, and I feel like this one probably has the most meat on its bones, you know, the most to really dig into, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So we'll see if more of it crops up in the future. But for now, hopefully I will see you all tomorrow night for more Power Hours. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.